Here's how you can make a box mix taste like homemade. You're going to follow the ingredients that it says on the box, except add 1 extra egg. And after I cracked these eggs, I did go wash my hands just so everyone knows. Then you add the rest of your wet ingredients, so your water and your oil. And the purpose of putting your wet ingredients first and mixing those together is to prevent over mixing your batter. And I think that's a problem that a lot of people have when they do cake mixes and say they don't work out, they're a weird texture, they're dry, whatever. You're probably over mixing and you're probably over baking, and I will get to that in a sec. So once your wet ingredients are combined, you can start adding your mix. And you can sift your mix before you put it into your wet ingredients to prevent any lumps. But I don't do that for funfetti because it's just going to take out the sprinkles, and that's the whole point. So I do have some lumps in my batter here, and honestly, it's really not a big deal. Usually it will just cook through once you bake it, and you won't even notice them. So I don't have a problem with it. Now you can fill your cupcake tins, and what I do is I use a 1/3 cup measuring cup, and that works really well for me. Some people use scoops, and that's totally fine, whatever works for you. And at the end, I will use a rubber spatula to just get the rest of the batter out of the bowl. Now to talk about over baking. So the problem with box mix is the time that it says on there is almost always too much. So please do not follow that time. It will come out dry, it'll be overbaked, it just won't work. So always start with 3 to 5 minutes less than the lowest amount of time that it says. Then you will check it with a toothpick and then add a couple minutes every time. And once the toothpick comes out clean, then it's done.